Hello there, this is Sabrina with Rainbow Warrior Tarot Card Readings. I'm going to be doing your tarot card readings for today, and it's going to be for the month of September. The days are going to be from the 12th to the 13th, and the zodiac sign is going to be for Sagittarius. Okay, before I get started, I just wanted to say real quick, I'm sorry that I wasn't able to do your reading from the 1st to the 11th. I do have health issues. And every once in a while, I do get under the weather, and it pretty much takes me a while to get back on my feet, to gain my energy. I do have enough energy to do this readings today, but I don't have enough energy to get myself together and to be on the recording. So for now, I'm going to just read the cards, call them out, and give the message. But I should be back in the readings for October, okay? So that being said, this is just a general reading. Please take what resonates with you and leave the rest here, because it might resonate with someone else. And also, keep in mind that there are so many other tarot card readers here. They're all fabulous, and they all have their unique style that they bring to the table, okay? So you should be able to find somebody. If it's not with me, you should be able to find somebody, okay? Because we all have something different that we could bring to the table, okay? It's just all about who you feel more comfortable with. Now that being said, this is just a general reading, okay? This is for Sun, Moon, Rising. Also, I don't work with any particular planet at the moment. I work with all planets known by man, and even the ones that we don't know about in the galaxy, deep in the galaxies, okay? So just keep that in mind. This is for Sagittarius, okay? September 12th to the 30th. Okay, and we're going to get right into it, okay, Sagittarius? So here we go. Okay, Sagittarius, here we go. Okay, universe, I call upon the gods and goddesses in the cosmos to please ascend on these cards now for a divine message. Thank you. Now I call upon my star angels from the galaxy to please ascend on these cards now for a divine message. Thank you. Now I call upon Mother Nature. Supreme Goddess Mother Nature, please descend on these cards now, northbound, southbound, eastbound, and westbound. Descend on these cards for a divine message. Thank you. Now I call upon my ancestors. Ancestors, please ascend on these cards now for a divine message. Thank you. And last but not least, I call upon relatives, friends, people that I knew that are no longer in the flesh on this planet, but they are around in spirit. So spirits, please gather around these cards for a divine message. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Spirits around me, can I get the first card? First card is the Six of Wands upside down. Spirits around me, can I get the second card? Spirits around me, can I get the second card? Oh, here we go. Okay. Second card is the Magician, and that is a major arcana. That's your first major arcana. So spirits around me, can I get the third card? Your next card is the Ten of Cups. That's your third card. Spirits around me, can I get the fourth card? Fourth card is the Tower. Okay, the Tower is a major arcana. Spirits around me, can I get the fifth card? Fifth card is the Eight of Swords. Spirits around me, can I get the sixth card? Sixth card, please, spirits around me. Okay, your sixth card is the Seven of Cups. Okay, so here we go. Spirits around me. Spirits around me, can I get the seven card, please, spirits around me? Can I get the seven card? Seven card. Seven card, please stick out, stand out. Okay, your seven card is the Nine of Pentacles. Bring it closer. And don't worry, guys, if y'all can't see the card, I'm going to call them out as I pull them out, and then at the end, I'll show you the cards and I'll read them, okay? So you will see all the cards. Spirits around me. Okay, your 8 card you did get is Judgment. And that is your 3rd major arcana. Okay, so here we go. Spirits around me. Okay. Your 9 card is the 7 of Swords. Okay, so we're going to keep it going. Spirits around me. Spirits around me, can I get the 10 card? 10 card, please. Okay, you got the Queen of Wands now. Okay, here we go. We're going into the message now. Okay, your first card that you did receive is the 6 of Wands. And this is your current energy. This is what you're feeling right now. And I feel right now that you're not feeling successful in a situation, because when it's right side up, then it's like a celebration, like success. Okay? So for some reason, this card is upside down. Maybe you're a little feeling apprehensive about the situation that you're in. This can be with this can be with a relationship. This can be with family, or this can be with the job. It's usually them 3 too. Okay, so you really have something going on in one of those areas. Okay, so that's why you don't feel successful. You're feeling kind of down about it. You feel like that success is not going to come. Okay, so that's why it's down. This is the current energy. The next one over it is the Magician. Okay, and this is going over it. Okay, now what the Magician is trying to say, what the divinity is trying to tell you, is that you are a creator. All of us are creators, because you know why? Because all of us carry the divine spirit in us. Okay, so that's why we're magicians, okay? Because we can manifest whatever we want. We just got to get in line with Mother Nature, with the universe, and to the cosmos, okay? And once we can do that, then we become the magician, and then we could turn our situation around once we have understanding on how the universe works, okay? So I'm going to put this card down and keep it going. The next card that I got is the 10 of Cups. Oops, I'm sorry. And the 10 of Cups, this is your mind, what you're thinking about the situation in your mind. You're feeling like the 10 of Cups, okay? Now, this can be with a relationship. Like I said, this can be with someone that you're seeing or with your family, okay? Now, just because you're feeling a little bit of apprehensive, like at your beginning card, the six of Wands that were upside down, but if your mind, then you're feeling like you do want to better your situation, okay? So, what I'm trying to say is go into the divinity, chant, meditate, do yoga, and that'll get you in line with Mother Nature, because it's all about practicing your energy, like breathing techniques, okay? And once you get that, then you'll become the 10 of Cups, and then you'll become like inner peace within yourself. Now, if you see the family here, it doesn't necessarily have to mean with a family. It can for some people, but for the most, this is like eternal, like completion, okay? It's like if you get in line with a Mother Nature, you can be living by yourself, okay? And you'll be complete once you get in line with the divinity, okay? We're going to put that down and keep it going. Your next card is the Tower. This is your conscientious energy, okay? This is what's going on in your thoughts, okay? You feel like it's like a destruction that is coming down. And when the Tower comes up, it's not a bad thing, okay? When the Tower comes, it comes so it can knock down whatever is in your way or whatever barriers you have around you, okay? And then once that comes down, then the only thing you can do is build from there, okay? And sometimes when the towers come down, it's probably for our own good, okay? Because the first card, your Six of Wands, is upside down. So whatever you're doing, you're feeling some kind of way, okay? So go ahead and let this tower take place, you know, so you can get yourself in a better situation and get out that situation, okay? So we're going to put this down and keep it going now. In your past, you did get the Eight of Swords, okay? Now, in your past, you might have, like, felt bound by situations that might have happened in your past. Maybe, you know, your family was a little rough with you. Maybe you were in a bad relationship, or maybe you were just violated, you know, as a child. You know, there's so many ways to be violated. It can be sexually, it can be mentally, it can be verbally, and it can be abusively, okay? Now, so I'm thinking sometimes when you go through these kind of things that they can play tricks on your mind, okay? And it holds you back from being happy with a relationship, with a job, and with your family, okay? Because sometimes we got to learn to forgive, okay? And when we learn to forgive, we just got to understand maybe the reason that our family was like this to you or to us is that they're a victim of a situation, okay? So once you start understanding that they're a victim of a situation, then you'll get a better understanding. You know, you'll become a better person, and then you won't feel entrapped by your past anymore, okay? So what I'm going to do is we're going to turn this upside down, okay? The stuff that happens in your past cannot hurt you anymore. They could just bring you down, and if you let it, they'll keep you down, okay? So we're going to put that upside down and keep it going. The next card I see in the future coming up is the Seven of Cups. Now, the Seven of Cups represents, you know, like decisions, okay? Like, you see this person's looking at all these cups, but only one cup is going to be able to work with them. But that's their job to figure out which cup to get, okay? And this cup is just simply telling you that you are going to have a situation that comes up that someone is going to try to manipulate you and give you something that you don't need, okay? So please be careful. Please forgive your past, you know, so you can have better relationship with people. You can get along better at the job and have an understanding and get things back on track with your family. Okay, so we're going to put this down and keep it going. The next card I see is the Nine of Pentacles. Now, the Nine of Pentacles is the energy of how you feel about the situation. Okay, you're feeling like the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is someone that comes slowly, that comes in slowly, okay? So you might be taking a little time, you know, to understand the past. I understand you can't change the way you think overnight. All I'm simply asking is for you to take it into consideration and to please think about it. But if you can get that concept down that people that hurt you were a victim of a situation, then you will understand that it really was no hard feelings. It was just something that they did. It was a mistake, but they don't realize it. And a lot of people don't like to talk about it because they don't want to reflect, okay? So that's what this means, okay? It's like slow movement, okay? So we're going to put this down and keep it going. The next card is Judgment, but your Judgment did come in upside down, okay? Now, it's all about your past. You know, if you're not willing to forgive your past, then you can't expect judgment to come around. Because, you know, when this angel comes down to get people, these are people that are coming from their coffins, okay? These are people that come from dark places. Because if you look in those coffins, they're very dark, okay? And because they made the decision to forgive, now they're freeing themselves from their darkness, okay? But you have to learn to forgive your past so you can move on, okay? So I'm going to turn this right side up, okay? Because now you know that you need to let your past go and you need to make amends and understand it, okay? So we're going to put this down and keep it going. The next card I got is the Seven of Swords. This is your hopes and fears. Maybe you feel like someone's trying to trick you. You know, they're just giving you a little bit of something, but they're keeping everything else to themselves. Now, I don't think that this is the situation. Like I said, a lot of things from our past can affect us in the way we see things later. It affects relationships, our work environment, and with our situations with our family, okay? So, don't trick yourself, okay? Try to understand that stuff in your past doesn't hold you back and that they happen for a reason and it's to make you stronger, okay? We're going to put that down and keep it going. But the next card I did see is the Queen of Wands. See, once you're able to realize that things from your past don't hurt you and that you tell yourself that the reason that you were done like this is because the people that did you like this are victims of situations. They might not talk about it because they don't want to reflect, okay? But it's all right. They don't have to talk about it. As long as you have the understanding, you understand within yourself, then that's all that matters, okay? Then you become the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is somebody that's been through turmoil. This is someone that's been abused, been kicked, stumped on, and everything else that you could think of. But because she forgave and became aligned with Mother Nature and the divinity, now she is the Queen of Wands, okay? A Queen of Wands is not going to let anybody hurt them. And as you can see, she has a sunflower and she is a cat, so she's very in line, okay? And very enlightened. This is your final card once you can understand that the past is not going to hurt you, okay? We'll go ahead and give you an 11 card. The 11 card that I got is the Star card, okay? What the Star card is trying to tell you, the divinity, is that every once in a while that you have to go back and replenish yourself. You see how the person is taking water from the river and putting it into the grass, okay? This is what this means. You got to replenish yourself. You got to go to the divinity and you got to replenish yourself, okay? Replenish your thoughts, okay? And clean yourself of anything bad, negative that's happened to you so you won't have it on your back, okay? We're going to put that down and keep it going. Your final card is the 10 of Wands, okay? Now, the 10 of Wands does mean great responsibilities, okay? But what this card is trying to tell you, don't take too much responsibility onto yourself because you won't be able to see forward, okay? Just like what I'm trying to tell you, you can't change the way that you think overnight, okay? You can just take what I say into consideration and go back and forth to it, okay? But don't pile up too much stuff on you. Work on one thing at a time, okay? So this is your message for today. I hope you did get the message. If you didn't, please rewind it and catch the message. If it resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you can, please donate to the channel. Anything will help, and I would be very appreciative, okay? Now, I will be back in October in full swing, okay, when I get better. So, Sagittarius, I hope you're here to join me for your reading, because it would be a pleasure for me to do your reading, okay? So, until next time, thank you, Sagittarius. I'm September, and this is Rainbow Warrior Tarot Card Reading. Thank you.